Tonight on Live4u, we'll be talking about Rankmath. This is the second part to Rankmath. Well, good evening to you. Hope you've had a wonderful week. First in the room tonight was Bob Trace. Happy birthday this week to Bob. And he was first in the room. Let's say hello to a few other people. We got Don, Lynn, Paul, Stefan, all in the room tonight. So good evening to you. Tonight we're going over part 2 of Rankmath SEO. And we'll get going very shortly. Well, hello, Robert. How are you?
Fantastic. I can't even believe it's Friday already.
I know. Where's the time go? It's been one of them busy old weeks as always, with lots to do, never enough hours in the week to do it. And, you know, it's I've got a big whiteboard full of stuff to do yet. It's all fun.
It becomes a labor of love. You know, when you work at something that you really enjoy doing, time doesn't matter, but it goes by so fast. But when you're sitting in a chair and you got a 9-to-5 job and you don't want to be there, every second of the clock is agony to hit that time to go home. So you got to really plug into your passions, plug into what you really want to do. That's why we come here. You know, thinking about that this week, Steve, it's been over 2 years we've been doing this.
Has it been that long? Wow.
Yeah, and when we said we're just going to start this and see how it goes, right? And which why did I think that? Because I had to go back and I had to look at you changed a graphic in one of the other groups, and I was like, well, he's spot on. You know, it's like you got to keep up with the times. And our inner circle graphic was way out of date. It was from the original beta group, so we fixed that up, and I'm sure it confused some people. It looks different, but it is what it is. You got to keep up.
I love Don's comment. It's been a long, strange trip, and it has, you know, but we are still here. We every time we get knocked back, we brush ourselves off, and we get back up on our 2 feet, and we keep going, and we find a solution to the problem. You know, when issues come up, but we're more solid than ever. Everything's really falling into place. We've got more to come yet, so that's the exciting thing with all of this.
And the feedback I saw from last week is people did enjoy the Rankmath that we started. When people we don't know start commenting on stuff that we're doing, that's a good sign. It's a really good sign. So we'll probably go right into Rankmath. This is going to be the second part. So we're going to go right from where we left off last week and dissect and how to change a page in using Rankmath and why it does what it does, but then how we're going to use it to our benefit.
Here we go then.
To go up in here, we're going to go look at the actual edited page showing what Rankmath is doing. Because our shortcodes aren't the on-page content, Rankmath reads things as incorrect. They don't read what the shortcode has for the value. They're reading the shortcode itself. So in this case, the on-page was not put into shortcode so that we could demonstrate what Rankmath is doing. But I'm going to show you a trick in a minute to help you optimize your pages without changing shortcodes. As you can see on the right-hand side, we have a score of 91. This is the Rankmath score for the focus keyword of DFY focus keyword. Any keyword that you put in here is what Rankmath is going to use its algorithm to come back and say, this is what's going on with this site. And it'll tell you, yes, good, 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 all these things, or it'll give you errors. And this one still has an error on it, which is the final version of the AI content. This is part of the paid credit system to get more additional help in justifying your site. So I want you to understand your keyword goes in here, and then Rankmath gives you all of these things to work on. And you have to go item by item with it to fix or justify whatever the errors are. First of all, if this is our focus keyword, we can take it out and put another one in. But I don't want to get into all of that, but you can play around with what this does. But for now, let's say our snippet or our meta information was incorrect. Let's say the focus keyword used inside the SEO meta description. Let's say this was red. We have to come in and edit the snippet to the page. And how we edit the snippet is come in here and change this information in the description or in the title. Okay? So we had DFY focus keyword right here in our page description, so we're good. We can change this around and make it green. It's a little bit long, so if I wanted to, I could get rid of the site name and type in whatever I want till it's correct. DFY focused keyword. And I can change my settings just by adding into the title. Next is the URL permalink. The keyword is in the permalink, so it's all happy. Focus keyword in the beginning of the purpose. This is taking a snippet, so we're going to put in something here. DFY focus keyword, and you just have to type in content until you reach the number that it likes. So it's saying it has enough content and it has the word in the description. Okay, and then you just exit out. So we're just going to leave this off. And that's our title meta information. Next, we're going to go back down here and see what we can do with this. Since this is our only error, the content AI will go in there. You'll see we have 3 credits on our free account. And this is our focus keyword. We're going to research for this keyword and it's going to take a credit. Oh, this is learn. This is what I did. I clicked there. So I went to learn instead of research. I'm going to research DFY focus keyword. I don't think it's going to come up with much because that's kind of strange, but we'll see. Okay, so it came back with information. It's going to tell us now, because of the pro version, because we're actually using, you can get this data for up to 5 credits, and then after that, you're on your own. You have to buy something. But what it tells you is the word count on the page, and it's telling me from the analytics that Rankmath goes out searches its databases and comes back and says, you need to have this amount of content on this page about this topic. So we're short on word count. So we get it up to 2187 to 3200, and we should be green, and we'll get more points towards our total score. In fact, our score went up because I went into the AI content, and Rankmath wanted me to do that, so it gave us more points towards the score. The link count of interconnected pages as well as inbound and outbound links is too high, so we're getting a red warning that we have 30 versus the 9 to 14 that it would have liked to have seen. What are we going to do? We're either going to go back and shorten stuff and make sure that we don't have that many links, or we're going to leave it alone and be happy with the 96 score that we have on it. The heading count, we are between 21 and 32. It's green. They like what we did there. The media count is too low, so we're going to add more images and we're going to get that score up. Now, in addition, it gave us topics that we can copy just by clicking and bring these different topics into the content. They're related terms to what we're doing here, and they want to see content on it. So as soon as you put any of this into the content, it's going to help your score and then turn it into either a heading or a content block with paragraph. Next, the related keywords that go to our focus keyword are all down here. We can copy and paste as many as we want that we think are relevant and put them again into our content to make the page stronger. In addition to keywords, it's going to give us questions. We can copy all of these questions one at a time just by clicking on them and creating an FAQ section on our page, and then give it an answer to whatever the question is, which helps our score in Rankmath. And lastly, there are links. It's going to say you can create links about these to these topics to help support your outbound authority. And sometimes there's links, sometimes they can't find anything. But that's basically what happens when you click the Rankmath credit system of AI, and then it scores it based on AI. So if you get all of these correct and get all of that content on page, you'll get close to 100 score according to the AI, as well as the on-page score that you're getting in the free version. Now, here's the trick. We have shortcodes, and we don't have the content on page, so we're not going to get these kind of scores on our pages with the shortcodes. So what do? We take any of these pages and we view the page, and I'm going to show this to you because you'll see what makes sense in a minute. Is I can look at the page just by viewing it and then using SEO Quake to tell me what SEO Quake sees on the page. It's a shortcut to not having to put all the content on page, right? But this example, we have the content on page, so we know what's going on. But it's going to read this page, and then I can compare it to what Rankmath is looking for. Does it do everything? It does a pretty good job, so just have a look. SEO Quake will come in and look at this page, DFY focus keyword, right? And it's going to tell me what's in the URL. Well, I'm looking for a DFY focus keyword. That's in my URL. Boom, check. Right? I can go through all of the things that Rankmath wants. You know, and probably stuff it's not looking for, but maybe it takes into consideration. But now the focus keyword is in the conical tag. Now the focus keyword is in the title, and it's up front, like they asked for it to be, and it's a minimal title in size, number of characters. So SEO Quake is saying it's good. Meta description, focus keyword, DFI focus keywords in the beginning of the meta description. Good. We're going to have to work on what's going on with the meta keywords. I can't find it in this report, and I don't see it in Rankmath so far, but I have to find out. Maybe Rankmath doesn't think it's important anymore, but we used to be able to put those in. So we have to see what's going on there. Very important, H1 through H6. If you have more than H1 tag, not good. You have to have only one H1, so many H2s, and then the rest are spread out through the hierarchy. So we can look at all of our H1s. Is the focus keyword in the H1 tag? Yes, good. Is it in the H2 tag? Yes. It's probably in there several times. Is there 30 H2 tags? No. So we should be good. We know what our parameters are now, so we have to look at the reports that we can look at and say, are we on track? So is the focus keyword in the H2 tags? I see it here. I don't see it on that one, but I did see it in at least one. Is it in the H3? In this case, I'm not, here it is. Here's an H3. Has a focus keyword in it. Is it in the H4? Yes. H5, yes. H6, yes. So we're meeting the parameters. Now, SEO Quake is not going to tell me what I put in for my alt tags and descriptions. It's going to tell me whether they're there or they're not there. So, you know, with a grain of salt, we use the tools that we have. This is the free version of SEO Quake, and it gives us a lot of good information. So with that, we go back to now the page information in SEO Quake. What's going on here? We have a title we can look at. We have meta description. We don't have any meta keywords, which I have to find an answer on where we're going to get that into Rankmath. We'll have to come back to you on that. But here's the diagnosis. What's on the internal? The internal are all the links that we have. So we can look at what's going on link-wise and where they're going and what's in the links. More information. So we have that. We have the external links, which are going out and where they're going out to. These are important as the outbound authority links. And in some cases, let's see if we can find the anchor text for any of them. Rankmath. Here we're going to Google. Here we're going to Wikipedia. Here, it's Rankmath. And social. Keyword density. If you don't know how to figure it out and you don't know how to write for it, at least you can look at a tool that'll tell you, do I have the right keyword density or am I close? We have the total number of words. We can go to a 3-tier table or we can just scroll down. So we'll go to the three words. DFI focus keyword. Where is it? It's in the title, it's in the description, and it's in the H1 tag. The density, 2.8. Is it on the high side? Probably. But if it was too high for the amount of content we had, Rankmath would give us a warning. So there's a free tool that'll explain what's on page that you're using and all of the content and information. Yes, it's another tool that you have to look at, but because we have shortcodes, we have to be able to see what's on page and then compare this to what we're doing in Rankmath. And I think that that is an easy answer rather than putting all content on page. But you can totally do that. It's just how much time do you want to spend on it? I think it's easier to look at SEO Quake, check out the pages, change it where it's necessary, and should be good to go. So I do hope you found this helpful, and we'll get you the link to this page while I have it up so that you guys can take a look at it, and we'll go from there. All right? Well, thank you very much for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Awesome. I hope you guys are finding Robert going through the SEO stuff really good. Bob Trace says meta keywords aren't considered important anymore. So there we go. He's helped us answer that question.
Yeah, it goes back and forth. Is it the more content you can put on page, or the more I believe, the more information, whether it's up front on the page showing, or whether it's in the background in an image or a file description, you're giving Google the resources to say these images are about this keyword, or this file is about this keyword, or the different, if they're left blank or just generic garbage, it doesn't say anything. So I always believe that the more that you can give it, whether they're saying tags are not important anymore in videos, or whether they say they are, it's always a back and forth type of thing. The more information you can write on page, content is king.
Now, before we talk any more about this, we're going to go to the Inner Circle only, and wish everyone in the free groups a wonderful week. If you want to join us, come over to dfymagicthemes.com/live4u, and you can join that way. But we are going to the Inner Circle only, so we'll see you all soon.